You a new video. Today we'll be looking at the poem of Indian actor Shahid Kapoor. So first thing I noticed on this poem is that the heartline is very dominant. If we see, this is the heartline and it's very long. It's reaching the first finger. So this means he's heartline dominated, because if we see conversely, his headline is not that long comparatively. So if we see a person dominated with his heart, that's why maybe he couldn't make it with Kareena Kapoor, because she is, I think, more head dominated, or she is quite different. So people who are dominated by their heart, they're also can read other people easily. So that might be the reason for his success. And they are very warm-hearted and good-hearted. So giving to charity, etc. That's very good. Now, if we see here, we see at 25 or 20, 25 to 20, between the ages of 25 to 27, there's a line going till the Jupiter Mount. So this means between these two ages, 25 to 27, this person achieved phenomenal success in his life. So this is when I think his film, I think it's titled Viva, it got released and it gave him critical acclaim and international fame. So this is how everything coincides when we look at the lines. Also, another interesting line is the moon line, a line coming from the mountain moon and entering the poem at the age of 30 or the early 30s. So he got married in the early 30s. So now he's been married for 10 years plus 10 years. So this means that his marriage will also last very long, because the heartline dominated people, their marriages tend to last very long till the end of life. And also that the moon line is entering the fate line. So this means it's a very important relationship. Now let's look at his fate line. Now, if we see, it's not surprising that the fate line rises from the lifeline or inside the lifeline. When it rises from inside the lifeline, the person pursues their parents' career. So both of his parents were actors. So it's not a surprise that he also went into this career looking at his fate line. Now, if we see, this is the lifeline and it's not joined with the headline. So this means since a very young age, he has been independent minded. He has been thinking independently from his family. So this is also gives a person success. So if we see, the fate line is also continuing here. So it's a singular line. So the fate line is very continuous. So this is a very good fate line. It means continuous success throughout life. So I can see him acting even in old age, because the mounts which are needed for acting are all there. If you look at the mounts, we see that Venus mount is very prominent, Moon mount is very prominent, Upper Mars is very prominent, and Apollo mount is also very prominent. So all of these contribute towards acting. If we see Venus and Apollo, when both are developed, so the person is very good looking, which he is. So it's no surprise. Now, if we see the fingers, they are on the shorter side. So this means that basically he's a bit impulsive. So he should look out for impulsiveness. But if we see, he's also highly intelligent, because the Mercury finger is higher than even this ring finger. So this means he's very highly intelligent. Then we see the angle of generosity on this palm, on his thumb, between his thumb and first finger. So that's also very high or very great. So this means he's very generous as well with his money. So overall, I see him being successful both in his love life and in his career. I see even more success for him, especially in his 50s, because the fate line is very strong there. But even in his right now, I think he's in the mid 40s or early 40s. So I even think that his 40s will also be very good for him. So overall, a very good hand. Just that he has to look after his impulsiveness. Like if he gets less impulsive with age, that's a good thing. But he should look out for not making rash decisions, especially with the headline and lifeline disconnected. So overall, a good poem. Especially if I look at this poem, I would say this person belongs to either a sports career, modeling career, or acting career. So that's all for Shahid Kapoor's poem reading. If you like this video, like it. If you love it, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.